Good morning. If everybody would like to take their seats, we'll go ahead and get the service started.
Good morning, good morning. Get your song going.
And welcome to the People's Church, Heart for Souls, to our second service at this amazing facility.
They're starting to talk about it.
And before we start the service, I'd like to ask Debbie to come up and light the candles, please.
That's right.
Representing the unity of mind, body, and spirit. Thank you, Debbie. I'd like to ask everybody to please stand for our opening prayer and remain standing for our first song. Heavenly Father, thank you for the blessings of this amazing and beautiful day. Thank you for all the individuals who have chosen to join us to unite as one to celebrate you, to celebrate life. We give thanks for this time together. Amen. And now we will have a reading of the Pastor's Holy Book message by Rev Judi Weaver.
Thank you, Linda. Today's reading is really short. It's Psalm 46:23. Be still and know that I am God. We have that as soon as you walk in the door. There's a small little box that has it showcased. And I think today, in such a crazy, crazy, busy world, it's so hard for us to just stop and be still and to listen for God. Yesterday, I gifted myself with going to see John Two Hawks, who did a workshop in the area. And his presentation was about mindfulness and being present and being in the moment. And it was just so wonderful, again, to have that reiterated over and over, to just stop and to be and to listen to the silence. How often do we ever even hear silence? We don't hear it in this room. There's little rattles, there's cars that are going by, airplanes that fly over, and very soon will be the Daytona 500. And all of that noise and all of that rush all wears on us and adds to stress and just creates confusion in our minds and in our spirits. So it's very, very important for each of you to take 30 seconds and just unplug. Shut yourself in the bathroom if you have to get away. And to just inhale and exhale. And just be still and listen for God. So that's my message. Thank you. I'm back again. So long. I'm very excited to have Linda up here today and helping to chair. And but we're actually going to move right into the meditation and the healing portion of the service. So I'm going to ask Tom to be a healer and Marty to be a healer, and the gold chairs are up there in the back. And so please go ahead and help yourselves. On the little table back there, there's a small bell that our healers will go ahead and ring when they're available so that you can go ahead and get your healing energy. And then while this is happening, we're going to go ahead and do a guided meditation. But the first thing we're going to do is on the back of your hymnal books, we're just going to go ahead and read together the prayer for spiritual healing. So all together, please. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask this great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help, and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and the power of God. Amen. So please close your eyes, get comfortable in your chairs, uncross your arms and legs, and just relax as we enter into this guided meditation. Again, this is an opportunity for you to connect. Connect with the God source and to allow that healing energy to fill yourself. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, you're breathing in God's love, God's light, and peace. As you exhale, you're releasing anything that's not of the highest and best for you. As you allow these impurities to gently and softly flow down and out the bottoms of your feet, you feel the relaxation growing ever more effortlessly. Your body is heavy in the chair. Your muscles are all relaxing, and your thoughts begin to slow. They gently float away as they travel through. Your legs are relaxed. Your torso is relaxed. Your shoulders and arms and fingertips. Your entire physical body is relaxed and comfortable in the chair. As you bring your attention higher to the top of your head, to your crown chakra, and you open it as if a lotus flower is unfolding. As it does so, golden energy, God's love starts shimmering and shining and pouring into the physical body, gently swirling around in your head, tingling and pulsing and invigorating all the cells in your face muscles, your cheeks and your brain, all of your arteries. You feel the energy swirling from your left and right hemisphere, and thoughts, along with artistic abilities, all swirl together through the relaxation. This golden energy continues down through your shoulders and your arms, through your various chakras, and continues down through your legs. It's pulsing and tingling and just vibrating and nourishing each cell in your body. Each atom is being filled with God's love, and the excess energy continues to gently and slowly flow out the bottoms of your feet. Allow this energy to continue healing your physical body as your spiritual body is elevated. And again, you bring your attention back to your crown chakra. And you go upward and out your crown chakra. You find yourself stepping up a crystal staircase, one stair at a time. There are different colors. You step up the red and the orange and the yellow and the green and the purple, the indigo and crystal white. you find yourself standing at the very top of the crystal staircase and looking around a bank of clouds below you. Softly below you, you feel the crisp air upon you, the warmth of the sun, and the pulsing of that gold energy in unison with your heart, pulling you closer and closer. Today you find yourself swimming upward through a waterfall. There's never any problem with breathing as you're one with the water that's flowing into and through your mind, body, and spirit. The water is sparkling and crisp and invigorates, but again, you continue to feel that pulse and pull with the center of your chest. There ahead, you can see a glistening island across the water, and you make yourself there to the island, where you beach yourself around the shells and the soft sand. And there before you is a brilliant white light. It's so bright with all colors, you can barely look upon it. You close your eyes, but you feel the love that's pulsing through it. My child, you have come upon this beautiful day of perfection. Ah, my child, you have come swimmingly today. The water that you have gone through and with is within each of you. You are each greatly affected by the changes that happen within the waters. The pull of the moon, the changing of the tides, the gentle fall of a rain upon the skin. Your skin drinks in the waters. You, my child, drink upon the waters. My child, you are made of these waters. Each droplet is but a tiny bit of who and what you are. You are made of thousands of droplets of water, as with your personalities are affected by thousands of different opportunities. There are people who come in your life. Some provide positive influences, and others are not necessarily in your highest and best good. You, child, do not have to pay attention to those. You can just let them fade away. You, my child, can stay one with the brilliant sparkles of water. The waters droplets that grow with each and every sunburst. My child, you feel the pulsing of the same liquid within my heart center that is within yours. My child, we are but one of the same spirits. You, my child, can be and do so much more than you allow yourself to think of. There are no limits in life. There are no boundaries but those that you choose to place upon yourself. For this day, I ask each of you to place your hands in front of you and allow me to cut the cords that bind your hands and your minds. There now, we've taken care of that. There is
child is the opportunity to open the mind's eye to see what your heart is leading you to do. Go forth, my child, and accept this gift to you. You feel the pulsing and the perfect synchronicity of love which has come before you and in you. You are grateful and you say thank you. The great light, it now is fading away, and you find yourself again on the edge of the shoreline and swimming across the waterways. You feel effortlessly light and bubbly and tingly as the water rushes through you, filling each and every cell. You find yourself again now at the top of the crystal staircase, and you go down one step at a time. Again, they're different colors: the purple, the blue, the green, the yellow, the orange, the red. And now you find yourself entering back into the physical, back into this room. You feel the chair beneath you. Take a deep breath in and out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And know that you've returned to this space and place. Give thanks for the meditation that you've been gifted. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Judy, for that beautiful meditation. And now we go into the inspirational lecture, and we are so honored to have Reverend Judi as our speaker today. Reverend Judi Weaver is blessed to follow a dual path as a crystal light healer while being grounded through her Native American connection to Mother Earth in Ormond Beach, Florida. A certified healer through the International Association of Metaphysics, and follows the teachings of John of God as a crystal light channel healer. She is the designated grandmother of the Talking Stick Circle, held at the Southern Spiritualist Camp in Casadega, Florida. Judi is also the author of Guided by Your Light, a book on growing your spiritual development, and the founder of our beautiful new church. Please welcome Reverend Judi Weaver.
Thank you, Linda. I did make notes today. Today's a very exciting day because today we're really going to talk about this church, how it came to be, what you see today, and where we're going to go. I was the co-pastor of the People's Church for the last 2 years. I was started there during its inception, only just a couple of months old, and was there for nearly 7 years. This last spring, I felt a pull to go see John of God in Rhinebeck, New York. He was scheduled to be there in the fall. John of God is arguably the most powerful unconscious medium alive today and possibly the best known healer of the last 2,000 years. However, John of God is a humble man who's very clear about one thing, and I quote, "I do not cure anybody. God heals. In his infinite goodness permits the entities to heal and console my brothers. I'm merely an instrument of God's divine hands." I first went to see John of God in Brazil excuse me, several years ago, and had a life-changing experience with dramatic upgrades to my healing abilities, and my channeling started directly after the visit. I became a sister of the Casa. This fall was again a beautiful experience. You never know what you're going to experience, but to be open and willing to it. I went there and I placed my arms on the triangle and my head in the center and said, "God, I am here. I am open, I am willing, and I'm ready for my center." Well, little did I know that 10 short days later, Reverend Steve would decide to resign. And then I go downstairs to find out that we don't have a home. Huge changes came to be. On the 40th day from my John of God visit, which anybody who knows about that, that's the last spiritual day. It's the ending, but it's also a beginning of your new life. That date was 11/11, and Dr. Kaz came into my life, along with the home of this beautiful new space. I also have to mention that we ended up starting on 1/7 of the year of 11 is the way it calculates the numerology. These are very special dates. 1 and 11 are known for angels, and 7 is God's number. And it was very interesting after I got home from church on our first day to get the pop-up reminder from Facebook that on 1/7, 2 years earlier, I was ordained. There are no coincidences in life. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. What you see today, we have found an amazing and a beautiful, spectacular new church home. This is a new venture that's taken thousands of dollars to establish and hundreds of hours by very dedicated volunteers who share their belief and love for this church and our mission. And they have hearts for souls, which is who we are. We have to start this church with a solid foundation. It's critical so that we can properly grow, sturdy, and be able to sustain. Faith. This church is an interdenominational church. There are so many religions that are out there, different avenues to find God. I personally have attended, I can't even tell you how many. Southern Baptist, Methodist, Northern Baptist, you name it, I've been there. All seeking my path to God. They're all individual. We have to cast a broad net so that we will bring many different people in here. We're inviting all to come forward. For Easter, don't be surprised, we're going to do communion. And we're going to celebrate other holy holidays too. Because it doesn't matter what path you're walking. We're going to help guide the light for each person to find. So for today, what we're doing is we host church every Sunday. Each Sunday has a holy book reading, a guided meditation, personal healings by wonderful healers that are all certified. We have a guest speaker. We have a divine guidance message. This is a little bit different from historically where we were at. Some will give personal messages, psychic messages, and others will just be a guidance-directed message to the group. We'll continue to host our first Sunday potluck luncheon. We always enjoy that. And Kim is working diligently coordinating Kim's Corner. We also have a little donation bucket up there too in order to help. Sunday services each week will be followed by an afternoon paid workshop, generally hosted by the educated and talented speakers. We're working diligently to bring in highly qualified, educated speakers that will in turn help us to spread the word. And again, from all walks of life. We still have many needs and hopes to continue to build a solid foundation in this church. Our operating expenses have dramatically increased, needless to say, and we need additional talented people to help manage what we're going forward with. We still need healers. Leonard is a fantastic musician, but we need support beyond Leonard. We need greeters and hostess and technical support. We all know that's not my greatest gift and talent. We need to be able to establish a website so that people could easily find all of our information. And chairs too. We currently have beautiful chairs that we're sitting in, but they're loaned to us. And as Chad Center grows, we need to have our own chairs so that we can continue to support them through their growth. Where do we want to go from here? I see this church as a central beacon of light, pulsing and vibrating out into our community for so many souls to come and to find and to create a real family. I envision a large crystal in the center of the sanctuary that will help to amplify the energies and send love out into the world. We are housed at Chad Center, and I see us being a support to the health center and the wellness, and providing the spiritual guidance that will help to balance these individuals with whole health. My personal goal is to grow the church and then create a center that has a healing and education focus. I would like to transition my professional grant life so that I work here full time, being able to help the community and to build where we are. But for today, I'm balancing many different responsibilities at the same time. We kept the name the People's Church title because it's who we are. We're a group of people who really have hearts for souls. We care. We care about the world. We care about each other. We care about our friends, our family, our neighbors. And we care about making a difference in this world. That's who we are. We care. I've never been more excited and invigorated about anything in my life as going forward with this church. I've had a lot of different jobs in my life. I will tell you. Everybody knows longevity's not my strength. I've said it over and over again. 3 to 5 years. I have had every one of these jobs and experiences specifically to train me for today, for where we are, for creating this church. And I know that to the very foundation of my soul. And so I'm here with you to help you, to help guide you, to listen to you, so that each of us can be the voice that builds and calls people in to Daytona Beach, where we can help them heal their hurts, change their bodies, and be a beacon of making a difference in our community. I've never been so honored and humbled at the same time to see your faces, to feel your love, and to know how much the thousands of hours that you're putting in around me, supporting me to help this dream come true. Thank you to each of you. But the growth of this church can't be just mine. We've got tons of brochures in the back. We've got business cards. And it's all about all of us going out and making it known. Let everybody know that we're here. And we're here to grow. And we're here to make a difference and to heal. Because it's just here for each of you. Blessings to each of you.